Okay. Not too fast in the woods, okay? Hi there. Well, you can't see fireflies now. It's too bright. Butterflies? Yeah, there's butterflies. There's dragonflies for sure. There's a lot of dragonflies. Yeah. Yeah, I got the stroller today. I had it yesterday too. Single kid stroller. Different kid today. One kid got to go yesterday. And this kid is excited about picking mushrooms. So we're gonna stop when we get to the stinkhorn mushrooms and pick a few of them. I don't know if I'll eat them or not. I think I'll try them because it's unusual. Might not taste good though. You can see they planted some crops here. They have furrows. That's where they drop the seed. It's amazing how many millions of seeds they must have put in this place. It's vast. Please keep your feet in the stroller at all times. Hey, keep your feet in the stroller. That's a woodpecker. Powering up this hill here. So hard pushing all this dead weight. You have the same hat. Have you been to the museum, Dakota Kid? Yeah, my forearm's getting a workout. But mainly my legs and glutes. Oh, there's your water tower, yeah. That's got the cell phone panels on it. Yeah. That's how we can do this. The museum is in New Jersey. It's USS New Jersey. All right, well, this is Mushroom Alley. And what I'm gonna do is lock out this front wheel because you don't want this thing flopping around while you're going 15 miles an hour down a hill. That's for sure. So I'm gonna lock this baby. Oh, wait, the lock is sort of jammed. There it goes. Just has to slip into the hole. Okay. Yeah, don't wanna end up going downhill without locking that thing. Because we get moving. Now there are tons of mushrooms here, but we're only gonna stop for one particular kind because there's only one kind we know is edible right now. And that's all the way at the bottom of the hill. She says we're going past the groundhogs. That's right, baby. We're going by the groundhogs here. Yeah. Beautiful day. Very bumpy here. I feel like new extra bumps are appearing that weren't here before. I could be wrong. Just seems really bumpy. She's having fun though. All right. I got my big kid today, so I can feel the weight difference. Oh. And most of all, my forearms can feel the weight difference, MFQ. All right, just around this bend, that's where the mushrooms are. Yep, mushrooms are just around that bend up ahead. At least I think that's where they are. We might have gone past them. You want to? Yeah, you want to see the stink mushrooms. I think we may have gone past them. Let's turn around. Let's go get them. Let's go show you guys what a stinkhorn looks like. All right, it's coming up. It's truly a bizarre looking fungi species. I feel like this is around where it was. I think it's at the next tree. Yeah, I think it's the next tree. We'll get it. We'll find it. It was just there yesterday. Although the grass grew by an alarming amount in one day. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. those things really changed since the last time I was here. There's only one now that would even be worth eating. That's this. Because you don't want to eat. This is a really disgusting, slimy, stinky, just disgusting. You want to eat it. But here's the egg, and you can eat these. Apparently, they taste like crisp radishes and hazelnuts. So we're gonna take these, see if there's anything else here. Looks like there's a few more eggs here. Sometimes you gotta fumble underground a little bit. You find a little more of these. These are pretty tender, very tender texture. Yeah, it's a little like testicles. Sorry if that's puts you off, but anyway, that's what it feels like. But then they put this thing out. It's a stinky mass of slimy spores there. And we certainly don't want that. You want the old eggs? No, you don't want old eggs. Oh, look at all this stuff that's underground that you don't see above ground. Here's another egg. So we're just taking these eggs that haven't put out the stinky, slimy mass yet. See that? Animals do eat these, which I'm thinking an animal may have come by and ate part of this because there's more of it. Last time I was here, there was more of this. But yes, animals might come by and eat it. Here, I'm gonna put these in my mushroom sack. Put them in the sack here. Yeah. So, I can kind of smell that stinky smell. It's not the worst thing I ever smelled, but it's not the greatest thing I ever smelled. So here's some mushrooms. But, I've had trouble finding whether these are edible or not, these guys. So, I'll take one just to spore print it. We'll do a spore print. Take two, just to see if we get a good identification on this. There's a lot here. There's a lot popping right now. Take this, because it's gonna rot anyway. They're just gonna rot anyway.
Can I hold that?
You can't eat it. No eating. You don't eat anything that hasn't gone in the pan. It's gotta go in the pan and cook, okay? Otherwise, you don't eat that. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. No eating. You get very sick if you eat it. So don't eat it. All right, well, that's good. I think that's probably what we're gonna get. I'm looking for more stinkhorns, but not seeing much. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get here. That's today's take. Yeah. I was afraid of it at first, MFQ, but then I met somebody that does it professionally, and I felt like I had support. Like, I won't eat anything before I run it by him. If he's like, oh, that doesn't sit with me well, don't eat that one, then I just don't eat it. But I've been able to harvest and eat like over 10 pounds, probably close to 10 pounds of self-harvested mushrooms. 10 pounds wet, not dry. Goodness, but yes, I've probably, in my 1 year long career, I've already got like 10 pounds almost. There's a herb you can make tea out of here. I'll just show you this real quick. All right. Yeah, we're over hill here. We're headed over a hill, and see that? Yeah. Oh, wow. Keep my hand on the brake for this one. That's downhill. It doesn't look as downhill on your screen, guys, but it seems pretty extreme from here. Whew. Don't go faster. Okay. All right, I won't. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is another hill. You can see it, guys. You can see the rolling hills of nature. Okay. Yep, it's another hill. Well, be careful. We'll use the brake. Okay, if we get too fast, we gotta brake. I got my hand. I'm riding the brake. Riding the brake. Riding the brake, believe it or not. Oh. Now it's really up, steep uphill. Oh. Wonderful smelling flowers though. Gosh, amazing. The blooming garb of spring. Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna get some water, a little water break, and stroller snacks. Stroller snack today consists of a banana. Do you want that? There, you can have it. Okay, here's a banana. Treat it well. Use it wisely. Here's your sippy cup. Okay, please keep that in the cup holder at all times. Thank you. And here's my water. Gotta stay hydrated during runs on a day like today. Wow, gorgeous day though. Yeah, I'm gonna eat those mushrooms when we get back. I'll try them at least. I don't know if I'll like them. But if I like them, then I found a new food and I know where it grows. So it's always worthwhile. There was another species of mushroom that I found last fall. That's not really normally eaten, but I found it's extremely tasty when young. So I had like over a couple pounds of it probably, of this young, juicy polypore mushroom. It was really good. Bake it and it was almost like a tender portobello, or like almost like liver meat. This is where they hunt deer from. They use those shelters to lie in wait for deer that will come along here. I've seen plenty of deer in these areas. All right, the other thing I gotta do is tighten my sandal. So I'm using, these are zero shoe sandals. So I gotta tighten my shoe here. just pull this, and pull that. That's how you get these things tighter. Pull this right here, and then you can actually bring this around. That'll tie that down. And do the same thing for this one. I'm gonna pull this, pull it here a little tighter on my foot. Pull this again. This is what I run in. It's almost like a paper thin piece of rubber there. So it gives you a little bit of protection against rocks, but you really shouldn't run over rocks with it. Are there bears here? Well, some. Not usually though, that would be unusual, but it's not unheard of. I mean, I was driving down the road and a ring-necked pheasant crossed the road ahead of me. I have it on video. He just crossed the road. Looked like some wild turkey or something. They have long tails and they have a white ring. Yeah, there's definitely a helicopter.
There's a helicopter.
Yeah.
See where I'm pointing?
Yeah, we see where you're pointing, baby. There's a helicopter.
That's a helicopter.
Yeah, there's a lot of helicopters around here. I think they must be a landing pad. I've even seen the big Sikorsky, the big double rotor helicopters. Military one. You know, they can lift like a ship. I've seen those. Does that princess get a helicopter too? Yeah. Yeah, Princess Leia, yeah. This big hill up there. It's way uphill. Well, that's the hill we're about to go up, actually. Here's a blue jay wishing me good luck. Wow, a lot of blue jays, multiple blue jays. You might see the blue jays flying around that tree. I don't know if you can see them. They're probably a little small on your screen. All right. Now's the real part. Here we go. Might have to lean this camera. Might get a little bumpy because I'm leaning on the stroller to get up this thing. I gotta lean and push. It's harder holding a camera. It's a shouldery exercise workout here. Robin. Yeah, I just powered up a hill, pushing a stroller with my left arm. We're holding the camera with my right. We got the stinkhorn eggs, baby. Yeah, we did. We got them all. We got more than I thought we'd get. We got more eggs than we thought. Yeah. Yeah. People are coming in here like, what's going on? We got stinkhorn eggs. That's what's going on. What are we gonna look for now? Morel mushrooms. Keep your eye peeled. Keep your eye peeled for one. The top of them looks like a wizard hat. Okay, so look for little gnomies. Look for the little gnomes popping up around trees. Those are your morels. You need help. What do you need? Here, what? Okay, well, sit up. There's a bird up there. They glide on the lift. You see the bird? Sweetie, you see the bird? Yeah. You see it floating up, 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 up. Look, you can see the milkweed coming in. They're gonna be a lot of butterflies here. When that milkweed's blooming, all the butterflies attracts butterflies. Okay. Wow, the parking lot really filled up. Parking lot's full. I was the only one here when I got here. I guess people are realizing what a nice day it is. Yeah. Dude is getting his steps in. Yeah. Harry got it under control. I don't take it anywhere close to top speed with the kid in there. I don't take it anywhere close to top speed. So we're all safe. We have a safety harness in there. And this stroller abides by all relevant safety standards. Also, I've got strong arms, so that helps. But yeah, for some people, this would definitely be a... You guys all hear what I'm saying? Okay, but it's a serious point to be made though. If you're not 100% sure about all the forces and physics involved, in this kind of a sport, don't try this at home. It ain't for the faint of heart. We train for a long time before we do this. All right? You can do that training too. It's just about every day. Get out there. All right? Okay, peace out, guys. I want to motivate you to take the next step in your fitness journey to help the mind. Okay, because it's good for the brain. Exercise is good for the brain. It gives you those endorphins, that good feeling of runner's high. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been a sweet time getting the mushroom eggs here. I'll show them to you. I'll show you what these things look like, what we got, because I've been talking about them, those of you that just joined. Those are not dragon eggs, they are stinkhorn eggs. And supposedly the stinkhorn fungus is supposed to be edible when it's in this young stage. That is not a plant, guys, that is a fungi. Squishy, feels sort of like balls, if you guys catch my drift. But I'm gonna eat these when I get home, and we're gonna see if they indeed taste like organ meat or if they have a pleasant flavor somewhere between a radish and a hazelnut. We're gonna find out. Maybe a little like chestnuts, I'd be cool with that. We're gonna find out. Over and out. See you, MQ.